the dark side of comfort, and why it's holding you back. Comfort feels safe, familiar, and even rewarding. But what if I told you that it's secretly the biggest thing holding you back? In this video, you will see the hidden dangers of staying in your comfort zone, and why breaking free is the key to unlocking your potential. But before we start, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content on self-growth and success. The comfort zone. Is it really a safe place or a prison? What if I told you that your comfort zone isn't as safe as it feels? The comfort zone is often seen as a peaceful, stress-free space where life feels easy. But beneath this surface, it can become a trap, a prison that limits your growth and stops you from reaching new heights. When you stay in your comfort zone for too long, you stop growing. The brain craves new experiences to learn and evolve. When it doesn't get them, it becomes lazy, stuck in patterns that feel predictable, but leave your potential untouched. Comfort feels good until it turns into a cage. Ask yourself, are you truly safe, or are you just safe enough not to try? Staying comfortable might mean avoiding risks, but it also means missing out on opportunities that could change your life. The hidden cost of comfort. Emotional and mental stagnation. Have you ever noticed how routine comfort can sometimes feel dull, even depressing? That's because comfort can quietly lead to emotional and mental stagnation. When you avoid challenges and difficult emotions, you stop evolving inside. Comfort zones encourage you to suppress uncomfortable feelings, fear, anxiety, or sadness, because facing them means stepping into the unknown. But avoiding emotional discomfort doesn't heal or solve anything. It just pushes these feelings deeper, where they can fester and hold you back without you even realizing it. Think about this. How many times have you avoided a tough conversation or an uncomfortable situation just because it was easier to stay comfortable? That emotional avoidance can stop you from learning about yourself and growing stronger. Complacency. When good enough becomes a silent enemy. Do you know the feeling of settling for good enough instead of striving for more? Complacency is the silent enemy that creeps in when comfort takes over. It convinces you that what you have right now is enough, even when your heart knows it's not. The danger is that complacency makes you stop pushing your limits. It's a slow fade into mediocrity, a subtle acceptance of less than you deserve. You might have big dreams, but complacency tells you to play it safe, to avoid failure, to not rock the boat. Ask yourself, are you settling because you want to, or because you're afraid to try? The truth is, complacency steals your future one comfortable day at a time. Fear, the invisible barrier behind comfort. What is really holding you in that comfort zone? It's often fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. These fears don't just show up as panic or anxiety. They often hide behind your desire for comfort and predictability. Fear tricks you into thinking that staying the same is safer than risking change. But in reality, the biggest risk is never taking the risk at all. When fear controls your choices, it keeps you small, invisible, and stuck. Imagine how your life could change if you learned to see fear not as a warning sign to stop, but as a signal that you're about to grow. The dark side of comfort thrives on this fear, convincing you that staying safe is the only option. The paradox of growth. Why you can't grow without leaving comfort behind. Does the thought of stepping outside your comfort zone fill you with excitement or dread? Growth requires discomfort. It's a paradox. To become more, you have to be willing to feel less comfortable, even if just for a while. Growth happens in that uncomfortable space where you're unsure, challenged, and even scared. It's messy and unpredictable, but it's where true transformation lives. Staying comfortable means you miss out on this vital process. Think about a seed. It must crack its shell and push through the dirt to become a flower. Comfort zones are like the soil that feels safe but keeps you buried. To bloom, you have to break free, even if it hurts. How comfort shapes your brain. The science behind staying stuck. Did you know your brain actually learns to prefer comfort? Neuroscience shows us that our brains seek rewards and avoid pain, which is why staying in familiar routines feels easy and rewarding. However, this wiring can backfire. The more you stay comfortable, the stronger the neural pathways for those habits become, making it harder to change. It's like your brain gets stuck on autopilot, choosing the easiest path instead of the best one. But the good news is, your brain is also plastic, meaning it can change and grow with new experiences. The key is to gently push it toward discomfort, so it starts building new pathways toward growth, courage, and success. The cost of comfort. What are you missing out on? Are you aware of what you're giving up by choosing comfort? The cost of staying comfortable is often invisible but huge. It's the dreams you don't chase, the skills you don't develop, the relationships you don't deepen. By avoiding discomfort, you avoid opportunities. You miss out on personal breakthroughs, creative ideas, and moments that could transform your life. It's like watching life happen from the sidelines instead of being in the game. Ask yourself, what would you do if you weren't afraid to leave comfort behind? What would your life look like if you embraced risk, change, and uncertainty? Breaking free. How to start moving beyond comfort. Feeling stuck isn't the end of your story. You can break free from comfort's grip, but it requires deliberate steps. Start small. Choose one area where you can stretch yourself just a little. It might be speaking up in a meeting, trying a new hobby, or having a difficult conversation. Every small act of courage weakens the chains of comfort and builds your confidence. Celebrate your progress, no matter how tiny it seems. Growth isn't about giant leaps, it's about consistent steps forward. Remember, discomfort is temporary, but regret for never trying lasts forever. Wire your mindset. See discomfort as a pathway, not problem. What if you could change how you think about discomfort? Instead of fearing it, what if you saw discomfort as a sign of growth? Rewiring your mindset to embrace challenges changes everything. It shifts discomfort from an enemy to an ally. You start to welcome opportunities that scare you, knowing they are the path to becoming stronger and more capable. Start practicing this by reminding yourself, this discomfort means I'm growing. Over time, you'll find yourself craving the stretch instead of avoiding it. Build a support system. Why you don't have to go it alone? Do you feel like you're fighting comfort alone? Breaking free is hard, but you don't have to do it by yourself. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, encourage you, and believe in your potential. A support system can give you the courage to try new things and the safety net to fall back on. When you share your goals and fears, you lighten the burden and gain strength. Ask yourself, who can you turn to for support in your journey beyond comfort? Sometimes, a single encouraging voice is all it takes to keep moving forward. The rewards of leaving comfort. What awaits on the other side? Are you ready to face the discomfort for a better life? The rewards of stepping beyond comfort are worth every uneasy moment. You gain confidence, resilience, new skills, and a deeper understanding of yourself. Life becomes richer, more vibrant, and filled with possibility. You'll look back and realize that the hardest steps you took were the ones that shaped your greatest successes. Imagine waking up excited because you're actively creating your future, not just drifting through a safe but dull routine. Comfort is easy, but growth is worth the challenge. Are you ready to take that first step out of your comfort zone? Let us know in the comments how you plan to embrace discomfort and level up your life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to watch more videos on empowering insights and strategies. Thanks for watching. Stay bold, stay driven, and remember, everything you want is just outside your comfort zone.